Hello, and here is your training plan. This video is day 1, chest and triceps. We're going to start with the chest, and we're going to start with the bench press, the standard flat bench press. All sets, we'll do 3 sets for every exercise, 10 reps. For the sake of brevity, I'm just going to show you it. So here, I have the door anchored about chest height. It's above the doorknob, obviously. Facing away from the door. I'm getting a nice wide grip. Step away so I can feel some resistance. You can also do it with 1 foot forward, which is my preference. I feel like it'll isolate the chest better. However, if you feel that having your feet parallel works better for you, then be my guest. So now we're going to move on to the incline bench press. You have a couple of options here. You can set it at this height, which I don't prefer to do because of this door. It pops open the lock. So I came up with another idea which seems to work better for me. And that's by threading it underneath the door. Make sure your door is locked and fully closed. Make sure the bands are always even, especially in this exercise. I feel it particularly. Let's see if I can do this without having to adjust the camera. Okay, yeah, all right. So I'm on my knees. Again, the arms are wide. And I'm pressing in an upward angle. Remember, this is for the chest. We don't want to go straight up and use the shoulders. And then our next exercise is going to be what's called the cable crossover. It's a variation of the chest fly. We need to put the anchor up top for this. Thread the band through the anchor. Make sure they're even. Which they are. And what we're going to do is lean forward slightly and squeeze the bands in front of us. The arm is about 90% extended. You don't want to extend it all the way because A, you'll get injured, B, you'll bring your shoulders into it. Also, try and focus on keeping your chest up even though you're bending over. Again, you can do it with 1 foot in front or both feet parallel. Remember, keep the chest up, look straight ahead. Squeeze the chest. That's the chest, so let's move on to the tricep. We'll keep the bands in the same place here. What we're going to do first, I'll demonstrate it so you can see it before I turn my back on you. We're going to do a standard tricep press down. We're going to press it down as far as we can go, but then when we come up, we're not going to go any higher than the chest. This one, and it's one of the few exercises, along with the next one, where you can fully extend the arm, and you'll feel it in your tricep, the back of your arm. If your door is not tall enough, you can grab higher. I'm going to use an overhand grip, but you can also use a neutral grip for this exercise. You can even go on your knees if the door is not high enough. See how my arms are fully extended. You might even be able to see my triceps flexing as I hold it. I like to bend over just to increase the range of motion. Again, you can put 1 foot ahead, or you could put 1 foot parallel, or both feet rather. How can you have 1 foot parallel? So let's move on to the second exercise, which is the same movement, but with a different grip. Now we're going to do it underhanded as opposed to overhanded. This is called the supinated grip. And believe it or not, these two exercises, same movement, hit different parts of the triceps solely because of the grip you're using. A lot of people prefer this version over the first because they feel it more in their triceps. If you can go beyond your body, great, go for it. And our final exercise will be an overhead tricep extension. Please bear with me as I change the anchor. You may have done this in the past where you're standing up and then you're bringing it forward. And that is an effective exercise, but I find this one much more effective. Let me turn the camera slightly down for you. Because we really, to fully engage the tricep, we really don't want to go in front of us. We want to go straight up. And this angle promotes it a lot better. Make sure your bands are even, particularly on this one. I'm on my knees, and I'm just going to go up, fully extended. If your elbows start to separate, that's okay. They don't have to be perfectly parallel with your ears. Just make that mind-muscle connection with your triceps, and it doesn't really matter where your elbows are. Okay, so that's the workout. If you have any questions, you let me know, and we can make adjustments along the way.